Welcome to the Dungeon House, where a bunch of regular people with regular jobs gather to play Dungeons and Dragons. We aren't professionals, so if you hear food ASMR or a baby in the back, just understand it's normal. This show is recommended for those 13 and up. The music you'll hear is brought to you by William Heaton and various other artists. We're glad that you're here to share in the fun and laughter, as well as the challenges along the way. So come on into our home, take a seat on the couch, and enjoy the Dungeon House.
Hi, and then you know how he's like climbs up on things now? He's like starting to like climb up Danny, and Danny's like, hi, Hayes. So cute. Hayes, Hayes. Thank you, Hayes. Whoa.
Okay. You gotta turn it up just a
Whoa. Whoa.
Hey, Brandon.
He's good.
Let's see if I can turn on my camera. See if my camera does weird stuff again.
It's on. Just keep an eye on it. You'll see if it ever freezes, you'll know.
Yeah, it's working good.
Guess what?
Oh, it's slow.
Guess what? So today we went to the pub to feed our
Bellies.
our guests. And I don't know who he is, but he's really nice. Store manager. He came over to the desk, one of them, because he had ordered a pulled pork sandwich, like that. And he's like, so we put on your plate something called fry sauce. And fry sauce is a mixture of ketchup, mayonnaise, and we added truffle oil and like.
That's not fry sauce.
They're giving out the secret ingredients.
Truffle
Guess
oil?
what? He said, man just had barbecue sauce.
What?
He's rejected culture. That's not true at all.
That's messed up. I think he should be, I don't know, what's the word? Hog-tied and dragged through the town square? Something like that.
That's awful. No, he's really nice.
Excommunicated.
I just thought that was fun.
The yellow guys are just low today.
It's called fry sauce.
Like he's like a small child, like explaining something that fry sauce.
It's bougie because restaurant is like it's ketchup and mayonnaise, and then we add oil and like
Gold dust, so it's pickles.
That'll be $250.
just
Who are we missing? Pinky?
Ah, we're just missing Joy.
You want Wayman? Do you want me to message her?
We can try messaging her and see where she's at. It'd be nice to roll our health all together. Or the
What if I rolled my health last time because I forgot we did it together and I rolled max roll? Would you believe me if I'm actually telling the truth?
I do believe you, but since we were waiting to do it this time anyways, we have to re-roll. Is that messed up?
Chase is ruthless with rolls.
Chase is, but
It's how it is.
I'm gonna roll a 1 this time, and I'll be weak.
But we re-roll ones. The worst you can do is a 2.
I'm gonna roll a 2 this time, and I'll be weak.
You made a deviant face. You're like, well, that's so.
I'm not saying it sucks. It just adds more intrigue into the story because take less. I mean, is D&D really about being the strongest?
Yeah,
Okay.
it is. Because if you aren't the strongest, the game isn't that fun.
It's true. I don't care about anyone else. I just want to beat them at the table. That's all it is. That's why I'm here.
Show them up.
That's why I chose to be the DM. It's the only way to certify winning. Actually, I don't win a lot. I fought all. I win when you guys win. That's how I win.
oh,
David, you're just.
You just sighed after what I said. You know, it's just like perfect
Oh,
comedic
dude,
timing.
it's yeah. It's been a long day.
It's been a long day. I am so tired. Oh man.
He's very content with that now.
So, anyone do anything fun for this week?
I decide I'm gonna run for senator again.
After being bullied? I didn't. Actually, I really didn't.
You kind of did. You did say that if I didn't, that you were gonna bully me.
I said I would, but I never did. I just made you nervous. I didn't actually like. I mean, where do we call it hazing and bullying? Where's the line?
She says she'll be on in 3 minutes.
Should we wait that long then? For
Yeah.
You're the DM.
You're the dad.
Anyway.
The head of the
Dad?
table.
I'm the head.
You have some news.
Did a radio show today,
This is her second podcast of the day.
Oh,
but that one was the first time controlling the buttons.
which podcast is better?
The other one's more structured and organized, but this one I don't feel as nervous.
At least she's honest.
Gosh.
I mean, we could be more structured and organized, but I don't want to.
I mean, we went through a period of less function.
Yeah.
This is pretty structured comparative to what we've had, and I feel like this is a good balance. But I feel like if it was too structured, none of us would have fun.
Well, I think you could still have fun. I just don't think we have the time to put forward to making it more structured at the moment. I know, I don't. I don't even have time to prepare a session, so I hope you guys are prepared.
Whatever this dice roll says will tell me how well tonight's going to go.
Two,
11. About average.
11,
That's kind of what I figured.
18.
Wow.
And our average is amazing. Am I right?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
you can't beat our...
It's above average.
Technically, average on a D20 is... No, it's 10 point... I want to say it's 10.5.
Yeah, and you round up to 11 because you can't get 10.5.
So then, yeah.
Big brain. Where is it? Where is it?
Hey, buddy.
Emoji.
Actually,
I have something to say.
Donnie. Oh, everyone knows about Donnie now. It's the Donnie jar.
Top tier jar.
no, it's Donnie.
It's Donnie.
It's a jar of Donnie. Donnie Ultra Strong.
Does it make sound?
Why is it so loud? How did you do that? What the heck?
In the bottom left, there's like a sound thing. Like you can do.
Alright, look at this little child.
Oh no.
Our audience.
Play that now when we roll, or
If we roll that one.
Yeah. This is the this is like if you pass. Oh,
Like, pretty good.
whenever like I stop talking, it's going a little long. We need to get more of these. How do we do this?
Alright.
a sound bar to the side.
We'll
Anytime someone says Donnie,
We need a soundbar. We need better mics or mic.
this is awesome. I'm glad that I found this. I'm going to favorite Splat.
Well, we're all here.
All right, we're all here. Well, thank you guys for coming tonight to play some D&D.
You know, it's some shit.
I think we're about ready to get started. So before we do our recap tonight, we are going to roll for health. So be ready to do such a thing. Who would like to start us with their roll? And remind you, when you do your roll, tell us what level you took.
What class you're
I mean, what class you took. And yeah, Red.
All right. I took another level in Ranger. One who ranges.
Max health,
And-
come on.
And I almost just rolled a d20 for my health.
What?
I rolled a d10.
That'd be sick.
All right. Here we go. 9.
Uh-oh.
That's good.
9.
Okay, that's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
It's only one less than I rolled before.
He got max last time because he did it off air. And we always do it on air. So don't
I
do
forgot, okay?
it. I will not count it.
My punishment
It's okay.
was minus
I'm
1
not
hit
saying you
point.
did it. It's okay. I still care about you. Who's next?
Kyle wants to go.
Do it.
Kyle will go first.
Here we go. Big money, big money, big money.
Can I see your camera?
Yes.
And I don't really care to see the roll, but
I did it on so I rolled it on my computer, but I'm down to re-roll it on
No,
my
we can
dice.
keep-
what'd you get?
Not
What'd you
great.
get?
Not bad. I got a 6.
That's pretty good.
What
A
die did you roll?
6?
Yeah, on a 1d8.
You rolled
That's good. That's
a D8? That's super good. That's above average. You're like 5 for average.
I want to re-roll.
Look, sometimes
You're good.
I want the best I could possibly get.
Dude, no, odds are though, if you re-rolled, you'd get worse.
Odds are I'd get better because I'm better. Yep, thanks, Faith.
Odds are I can lie more if I
I'm just gonna rip it off again.
Oh,
Anyways.
you think I would lie?
No.
Let's go.
I don't think anyone would lie.
You don't add proficiency to it. You just your.
No, it's just your constitution afterwards. But tell us what you rolled on your dice.
Your constitution?
So roll your dice.
Roll your dice first, sweetheart. Got me to hold the baby?
No, I got it.
She's got it. She's got it.
6.
That's
6. Another good roll.
You're taking a level in cleric.
Cleric. And my constitution is so it's 8.
Nice.
So I just add that to this?
Add that to your
A small child. He got spooked.
Who's rolling next?
Who would like to go next?
I can go next. I don't know what's the right number.
35. And then you turn it into plus 8 is 40.
33. 43. Oh, careful.
43. I got you, Emma. I'll go next. I'm taking a level in fighter.
Why?
I like fighter.
Okay.
You should take a level in
Is that
Warlock.
what he was before?
9. Let's go. This is a good round.
Wait. I can do this. I can just see Hayes like slowly reaching to. It's like the tempting.
All right, so we're still missing David, Joy, and Faith.
Yes.
I can roll. Good job!
Hey,
7.
7
nice.
plus con, which is 2, so 9 in total.
And are you taking paladin?
Probably, and I get the
Extra attack. Worth it. You don't get out of paladin until you at least get to level 6. as
Is that the rule?
I mean, you gotta get your Aura of Protection. If you don't got that, what are you doing?
Smiting.
Either Joy or what? Smiting. That's
I can go next.
awesome.
There we go. I rolled a 1.
What level are you going in? Oh,
You can
a one.
Reroll ones.
You reroll it.
Oh, reroll ones. Yay! So taking the level in Rogue, obviously. Okay, that's a 4.
Hey,
Plus,
it's a D6 for it, isn't it?
No, it's D8.
No, Rogue's D8. The only D6 are wizards and sorcerers.
Speaking about sorcerers,
Ooh, I'm taking a level in sorcerer. And I got a 6.
nice. Nice.
What the fetch is this
Well, good
garbage?
job, guys.
We all rolled really high.
It just means that the dice know that something's coming.
Like statistically, was messed up.
I mean, I didn't roll. Should I roll?
Yeah, roll your DM.
Yeah. Roll Pablo's health.
He got a 6.
On a what?
D6, D20.
Bro, yeah, Pablo rolls the D20.
There we go.
No, I actually rolled the D8. If I do use the D20 for him, I get 12.
Alright.
Pretty good.
I don't think Pablo goes by hit points. He goes by a different stat that's unknown to man. He goes to a different school. He's confident. Anyways, I think
Pablo plays for the other team.
nothing aside from oh, guys, we need a recap for last week. Who would like to do such a thing?
That'd be Andy.
Brandon, would you be willing to do it?
I can't remember what happened, but I'll do my best.
You don't need to remember it. Remembering is half the battle.
So after our job was done, I don't really know what we did. I wasn't fully lucid. But we went back through Felsau, did a bunch of shopping for some reason. Ren got a boat that it might be really evil, an evil boat. But I mean, I bought it anyways. I love evil boats. Then we got back to the lighthouse, and I mean, I only write down what happens to me, so or if I'm forgetting everyone. Moss and I went to talk to Elaine about curses because now Moss is like interested, kind of stepping on my lane a little bit.
Stepping on Eileen.
Yeah,
What?
yeah.
I didn't remember that part. Just curse something. That's terrible.
But basically, like, she told us about how, like, in terms of like Ren's curse interest, like the frost gaze decay, she told him that there are accounts of similar conditions around 1,000 years ago, and she even told us that there's a descendant of one of the victims in the mountains of Lena. So we might be going over there sometime soon. And that's all I remember.
Yeah. Some of the other highlights, if you don't mind if I add.
I do,
was-
actually.
So, are you guys ready for today? Sorry, Brendan, I'm going to keep adding stuff.
No, go ahead.
A lot of people bought stuff. or at least try, and some tried by stuff. I know that Opal got a bird, and Baron got a pen, and Baron and Moss had a drink and a talk in a bar.
Learned some
Yeah.
things about Moss.
Adelaide got a felt. That was expensive.
Felt.
And when you guys got back, you guys chose your party name.
Oh yeah, I didn't write that down.
Oh, the Oozmans.
Donnie and the
There's
Ooze.
probably like a better act, like some sort of like, just like, because it's just kind of like,
Like the Oozmans. Like, it's the word.
all right.
The Oozmans and Oozwomans.
We don't distinguish.
Yeah.
Elias can be
Oozites.
the Wizard of Ooze.
The Wizard of Ooze.
Pencil!
Anyways,
You can use it in Ivin.
are you guys ready for tonight?
I feel like we should all-
Yeah.
Are you sure about this?
Let me hear it.
I don't know.
Time.
Raise the roof. Hey. All right. So, start off. Paul, the guy who paid you guys, just left your apartment. Probably by this point, getting evening time. It's pretty late. I don't think Elia has come out of the room yet since you guys got back. I just ran there.
She came out briefly after he had left, I think.
Yes, just briefly. Yeah. You guys are kind of still just sitting there in your space, your area. The world is your oyster.
Pinky, because she went through her things as she was setting up all the trinkets in her room, she's going to take out this ancient textbook that she found somewhere along the way, and she's gonna I think she's gonna give it to. She's gonna approach Ren with it, because I don't know, he seems more likely to be able to discern this stuff. In her mind, and she's just gonna approach it like, so, I found this on our journeys, and I know you're looking for like ancient curse stuff. I don't know if it's applicable at all, but I thought it might be useful.
Is it cursed? Is that what you're implying here?
I don't think so. She's gonna like turn it over and
Yeah, open it, sniff it. Yeah.
As you sniff it, has that old book smell. You can kind of tell like the
It
pages
smells
are
evil.
dusty. Yeah.
it's got a lot of writing that I can't read, and that looks really, really old. And so I thought I should give it to someone who might actually want to read it.
Like you open it and like the geometry is like spinning.
It's like fourth dimensional.
Like you hear the whispering voice.
Yeah, I guess I can take a look at it. Do you want it back at all?
Cool in it, then sure. But if not, it doesn't really fit what I'm trying to collect here.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Thank you. I'll take a look at it.
Pinky, do you remember where you got this book at all? Or did you just kind of show up?
I think that I found it when I found the little toy that zipped around. I think it was in that box. Wasn't it?
I don't remember that being in there. I can check.
Chase, I actually remember you giving this to her. It's like a really powerful magic item.
Is it?
Okay.
It just makes you
Yeah.
level up by like 10 levels, I think.
That makes sense. I feel like I would have done it.
Yeah. Kind of fits your
I feel like she-
playstyle a little bit.
I feel like she found it in the temple somewhere. I didn't write down exactly where I found it, I don't think.
That's okay. Because I can always just make
Sorry.
something up. It's okay. I'm just trying to put it into my mind. So that way, if I had a thought process with that. See, this is the problem. Sometimes I give you guys things, and then
They come back later
Yeah.
when you forgot them.
like it was nice with like the little figurines in the temple because I was like, oh, I know that's gonna come back. It came back sooner than I thought. But some of these other things, I'm like, I don't know. Does it seem like what other loot was around your writing when you wrote it down?
What table is this from?
Let's see.
I do need to understand like where you're at when you got it because that might help me remember.
That's awesome.
So it is between the small gem fragment, which I don't remember where I got that either, the ancient textbook, and then it's the clockwork amulet. And then the ring
The
of hunger
clockwork
projection.
amulet-
So maybe that's even earlier.
Yeah, that was. I think that
You're
was
right,
back
that
in
was not-
happening.
Probably.
You've just been carrying around this textbook with you.
Yeah.
Like
Logistically, I probably shouldn't have been able to.
Anthropology
But-
101.
anthropology.
I just
yeah.
think it's not
Would
going to
you
know
like
what
to
to do
read-
with it. She has. Yeah, sorry. She just has no magic to help her read it. Not to mention she doesn't really have much interest. So, giving it to someone who maybe does.
Would you like to try to do something with this?
Sure. Is it in a language I know? I know Common, Elvish for some reason, Celestial for some reason, and Primordial also for some reason.
As it's custom in your culture to learn these languages,
Yeah.
help you connect with the gods.
Yeah.
You don't understand the book,
Are there like pictures,
but
diagrams?
yeah, I would say as you look through it, it looks to be some sort of history of the area close to Havno. Like that word that you guys heard a long time ago, Riuli. You kind of keep seeing that, if you remember what that word means.
It was like the people that used to live in like prehistoric Havnok, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Cool.
The civilization that built the city that the city is built on now.
Sweet. Yeah. So here's what I'm thinking. And I'll say this to Pinky. So I personally don't understand this. Can I tell what language it's in, actually?
Say that again.
Can I tell what language it's in? Like, does it look like typical of some? Because I know like different scripts. Like, you know, like you can see like Chinese and be like, that's Chinese. You know?
It looks like an ancient form of Elvish, but it's different than Elvish and Sylvan. It has a lot of similar characters. It'd be like if you're looking at like Roman characters, and then you also see kind of like Eastern European characters. They look somewhat similar, but there's
So like the
definitely
same alphabet, but different language.
Yeah.
Okay.
Similar alphabet. So
Okay. Yes, similar. Okay. Yeah, I'll say to the Pinky, you know, I think this, I don't understand what this says personally, but I think this could help me with what I'm wanting.
Said it looked like an older version of Elvish. Is that what
It
you
does
said?
look like an old Elvish. Or
Pinky
like a
does
Sylvan.
know Elvish. And Sylvan.
it's not eligible in Elvish. It's like it's
Okay.
still its own separate language. Like
Right, but it
It's
has
related.
similar
Just because-
looking characters.
It's got
Exactly.
those elvish roots.
Cool. Okay, yeah, she has no interest in it.
I don't mean to cut in, but Elia might know how to read that.
Maybe.
Bring her in. What are we doing?
If not that, I gave another ancient book that I gave from that era. I gave to my sister. I think she read that one.
Oh, really?
She must be really smart.
Well, yeah. If we know that she can read that one, let's see if she can read this one too.
Is she still here?
My sister?
Yeah.
I imagine she's just probably in my room, but I would go to Elia first.
That's good.
Oh, okay. I'll go to lab. I'm not trying to get close to your sister. Don't worry.
I was gone for a second. What did I
I
miss?
wouldn't let you get close to my sister.
So me and Baron's sister are dating now.
Isn't she like 10?
No. No, we're not dating.
That's an honest question. Isn't she 10?
Yeah, how old is she?
12, 13, 14.
Okay.
15?
Like, where's this go? Because there's a big difference between 12 and like 16, guys. Still wrong, but just making sure.
But less. That's terrible.
Yeah, like, can we be joking about this or not? Okay. Okay, yeah, I'll go to Elia then. She's in her room. I'll do a little knock, knock, knock. Elia, are you in there?
Yeah.
Are you decent? Can I come in? I need your help.
Yeah, you can come in.
Sweet. I'll creep my way in, and I'll just kind of hold out the book and say, "Hey, I was just wondering if you knew of some way to decipher this. Pinky's been lugging it around. Everyone said I should come ask you because you're the bookworm."
Okay. Elia opens it and tries to read it, I guess. I know Celestial, Common, Draconic, Dwarvish, Elvish, Gnomish, and Primordial.
So, I would like you, because you do have a lot of linguistic background, I would like you to do intelligence check. What intelligence check do you think it'd be? Like maybe investigation? I can be persuaded to otherwise.
Animal handling. Language is kind of like a wild animal.
I would say either investigation or maybe history, having maybe stumbled upon something like it in the past.
Yeah.
With your studies, either or would be okay with me.
Which one would you like to choose? It'll just give you information depending on which one you choose.
Let's do investigation. I think investigation would be more beneficial.
Yeah.
18.
18. So as you look over the text, from what you can tell, it looks to be some sort of mix between Elvish roots and Dwarvish symbols and characters. As if it's kind of a melding of the kind of two linguistic styles to create a third unique subset of.
So are there aspects of this book that Elia could read?
Kind of. You could probably get some gists of things, but you're going to have to take time. You are confident, though, that if you were able to take time, look it over, and be able to compare it to like some other maybe more ancient texts, you could probably decipher this.
Okay. It looks like there's some dwarvish and elvish in the book. There's parts of it though that don't make sense. If you would be willing to let me hold on to it for a while, I could probably decipher it.
Sure. Yeah, that sounds cool.
Okay, then I guess I will. I'll get started on it.
All right. Cool. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah. No problem.
Do you want to come out and join the rest of us? I think we're gonna go get some food soon.
I'm probably gonna actually end up making food in here. If you guys want to stay though, or if you guys want to like go get ingredients, I'd be happy to cook for everybody. But
Well, hey, you know what? I think if you're willing to cook for all of it, here, one second, and I'll peek out the door. I'll say, "Hey, does everyone want to eat in Elia's room?" She invited us to eat in here with her.
What's she cooking?
What are you cooking?
what do you guys want?
What do you guys want?
I can kind of cook whatever.
She can cook whatever. What are we feeling?
Udon noodles.
Taco Bell?
Okay.
No.
Noodles?
Pizza. No, I said udon. Udon noodles.
Udon noodles? Okay. Any better ideas?
Chicken.
Does she make sushi?
In the udon.
Udon noodles and sushi? Sounds good. I'll be back in. What do we feel about udon noodles and sushi?
Yeah, I guess easy enough. We can get that taken care of. Would you guys be willing to go to the market and get the food?
Yeah, we can do that.
I would say, and I'll pay for it all.
No, you're making the food. Let us pay. We can.
Elia can pay for it.
Good idea. Yeah. That's so nice of you to offer to pay. No. I'll cover it.
You sure?
Yeah, you always do so much. You're always cooking for us. I'll pay for it all.
Okay, then I guess I'll start getting things ready here. Yeah, if you want to go get the stuff, I'll start preparing everything else.
Sweet, yeah. Thank you so much. And
Yeah.
thanks for the book decipherage.
Oh, no problem. Thanks for I guess giving me something to do with myself for the next little while.
Yeah, no problem. And it's like it's no pressure. Like if you have other things that are maybe more pressing, like it is just a book. Unless you find out that it's like really important, then maybe it's like it could be important, but we don't know for sure. So
Well, let me see what I can do, and we'll kind of go from there.
all right, you're awesome.
Awesome.
Hey, Ren.
Yeah.
So, doesn't your family your mom was pretty sick, wasn't she?
Yeah.
Got only a couple months or something like that is what you were telling us?
Probably. Yeah.
We should probably go visit her, don't you think?
Yeah. I haven't. I've been thinking about doing that. It's just. I mean, you guys don't have to come, but if we would all be able to, that would be really great. Sometime soon.
Well, I was when I was at the postman's office, or where I forget the name, but it didn't seem like we had any missions upcoming, at least right away. So he still didn't bring me that amulet. Dang it! I gotta go back there. I can ask him if he have anything pressing right away. Maybe we could head that way and
Yeah, if we can, I've been a little too afraid to like ask about what we're able to do. Like if we can just go do something while we're on our time off. I don't know, but that would be really nice, and it has been on my blog.
Well, let's go ask.
Okay, sweet. Does someone want to go get groceries?
I gotta run some errands, so if anyone's coming.
Oh yeah, we can all do it together. I like that idea. Team bonding.
Let's go.
Elise, I'm stepping out.
Okay. You hear from the room. She's just like, did you get her any books this time? You didn't, correct?
Just the pen.
Just the pen. She's just doing something in there.
Hanging out somewhere. I'll go ask about the library while I'm out too.
Cool.
Jeez. And do making, baking, painting.
Oh, I know. Yeah, okay.
Rapunzel.
Rapunzel, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
When will my life be? Anyways.
Well.
Okay. As you guys head out, who's all going to the shopping trip?
Well, but I would be there in
You'll
a
go.
surprise. I haven't talked to anybody.
Think you'll go, Elaine, Baron, Moss. Oh,
pretty much everyone but Elia.
Elia. Okay.
That's
Elia's
it.
getting stuff prepared.
I'll tell Elia that we will miss her.
Well, yeah, have fun.
Hey, yeah, you too, and we'll be back very soon. Don't get yourself into trouble.
Oh, I'll try.
Little voice. Yeah.
Nice. All right. As you guys head out of your chambers in the keys cabinet, where do you guys head?
So I got a couple places I need to go. I don't know about you, the rest of you.
We gotta get fish for the sushi.
I'll get the rice.
It's a shopping
I
list.
just got stopped by the makers of stuff. I forget the name. And the library.
You know that's upstairs. Shopping is downstairs.
We can all go upstairs. We can do whatever Bear needs to do. We can assist him in that. We can go downstairs, do whatever, visit our local fishmonger, support small businesses, small fish businesses.
Why don't we just split up and we can meet by the dioptic ring?
Don't split the party.
We don't leave anybody behind.
Guys,
You know what?
I'm just going upstairs. It doesn't take everyone to go upstairs.
Fine, we can split the party.
Okay, yeah, for just a little bit. I mean, look, we're always, when we're together, it's always, kill this, do that.
Oh,
Fine. Let's go together.
Yes.
Let's go together.
now
It doesn't matter which order we go to the places.
Go to the library first.
Okay.
Go to the library. See the old dwarf wizard at his desk.
How do I get
He's
it?
got his feet up. You can tell that his boots are like heavy, like metal boots. But they have like little insignias of books on them. And as like you look at him, in between his feet, there's a book levitating. And he's like kicked back and he's like reading it from a relaxed position as it hovers just between his feet. As you guys come in, he clicks his heels together and the book lands softly on the desk and is like, "What do y'all want?"
Hey, is this library open only to vigils? Like active duty?
No.
Who's asking?
I'm asking.
Oh, fair enough.
Throw the intimidation check.
there's he thinks they. I mean, most of the time it's just Vigils, but anyone in Oshto really could just use it. They probably just can't take the books out of the library. Only on-duty Vigils using it for research can do that. Does that make sense?
What if it's in behalf of me? Like, a relative, could they check out a book for me?
Do they have your credentials?
Yes.
Your credentials.
I mean, if they got your credentials, I don't know. What's your name?
Baron.
Yeah, I don't know if your relative is doing it or not. So. I think it'd work. You just bring your Vigil amulet, leave it. I'll check you in the library.
Okay.
It's like your library card as well.
That thing's used for a lot of things.
Yeah, it's nice because, you just have one thing. You don't have to have like a whole key ring of all the things. It's pretty great.
It's nice because only an idiot would lose his. So therefore, every Vigil has theirs on their person.
Yeah. Remember in orientation when they said not to give it out? Don't do that. So if you plan on giving it to your relative, that's not what you're supposed to do.
Okay, you answered our questions. Thanks.
But if whoever this is comes to visit, they can come to the library. Just let me know that they're just a visitor. They can't take books out, but they can study. It's not a big deal.
Thanks.
They do have to stay in the kitty corner. I'm joking.
Even if it was an adult?
Yeah. He just says that with a grin.
Didn't Opal like the pretty?
Yeah, she got the zebra chair.
Okay, bye.
Alright, you're not gonna get booked?
Nope.
Okay. Less
Bye,
work for
thank
me.
you.
He just waves as you guys leave. Next up, the nerds are I like to call archivists. That's where they make the magic items, and where you guys took the black cube, the monolith.
Nerds.
As you guys walk into the door, you see a couple of guys just dinking around the room. See that one guy has made what looks to be a pencil sharpener, but instead of it just twisting the pencil to rotate it, it rotates a blade that swings like a sword, and it goes around and cuts off of the pencil until it becomes sharp. And he's showing it off to like two other guys, and they're like, "That's nice."
Pinky, you should play a prank on them.
Now he's down for putting time.
What prank should she play? I can't think of anything at the moment.
You should trick them to put their finger in the pencil sharpener.
Ah!
Should think of a safety feature for that.
Yeah, it's like that blade is out exposed in the middle of the open. Like if you just put your finger close by there, it'd probably get like anything close by there, it's gonna get cut.
You get cut just by looking
Okay.
at it, basically.
Basically.
Pinky is going to go over there. She's going to look like super interested, like super fascinated. She's going to stick her hand out and make it look like she got hit with the blade. Can I do that?
Oh.
Do I need to roll something for that?
Sure. Yeah. As you walk over to them, they look down at you and like, "Hey, huh? What do you think? It's pretty awesome, right?"
Cool, can I try?
Yeah. Wait, no. Make a performance check as you try to,
Okay.
or actually sleight of hand would work too. As you're kind of like pretending to like touch it. Actually, make both checks. Performance and sleight of hand.
Actually do everything right now.
It's two different
I rolled
parts
two
of it.
6s, so that's 12.
Number of the beast.
12.
No,
So-
13. Sorry, 13. on both.
Like,
At least she's consistent.
two of the guys like look down at you. One guy like didn't even notice what happened. He's still like just fascinated by the blade spinning. Two guys like, oh, did it get you?
Oh! Gonna try. She's not doing very well, is she?
No, let's look at it. How bad is it?
Her whole hand is.
Can I cast? What am I gonna cast? Minor illusion. Just make it look like there's blood on my finger. Does that work?
He's just like oozing blood down your arm.
just all the way down.
Yeah, how much blood are you minor illusioning? Too much.
So I'm envisioning like she go like cut like on her palm, so there's lots of blood, but you know she's a fairy, she's 2.5 feet tall, so it's not a lot of blood considering, but for her it's a lot of blood.
The two guys go, I don't know, what do we do? The other one who's like been transfixed by the spinning blade and the mechanism itself will look over and he's like, "Is that blood?" Oh. No. Oh.
He starts leaning into the blade.
He looks like he's about to pass out into the blade. Oh.
Can Pinky cast Mage Hand? And
Yeah.
and like push him back. I'm assuming that would make the blood disappear, but
The blood automatically like actually is both of those
I don't
spells
know.
concentration.
Let me check. It would make sense if they were, but I don't know for sure.
Minor illusion is not. Mage hand. Also not.
Yeah, both of them out concentration, so you can keep both of them up.
Thanks, let's do it.
Yeah.
So she's gonna like make sure he doesn't actually hit the blade.
He's like leaning a little bit too close than he should, but your hands prop him up like by the face. The guys that are looking at you is like, "Are you okay?" I think we have a.
She's gonna point at the other dude who's fainting. Like, the blade.
They like kind of grab him and like move him back. And it's like they pick him up. He just like slumps back into their arms. Jerry, he doesn't do good all the way.
You should probably add some barrier around that or something.
No, it's supposed to be like this. It's a defense mechanism.
Then why were you?
She's gonna put her bloody hand again. Defend?
Yeah, it worked. We didn't want to do actual testing today, but it's all right. Here, though,
She's
one guy
like extra blood to kind of spurt out.
I grab some like labs. We can put that. Do you know any? Does anyone here know any healing magic? This is adventures, right?
She's
I
fine.
don't know, little.
I'll be fine. And I'm just gonna act like I'm wiping it off, so it looks like it's just smeared. I'm just gonna wipe it on my pink shirt.
That's
And I'm just gonna go off.
That's not. They look at.
Hey, so a while ago I ordered something from you guys.
Yeah, let me go check. What's your name?
Baron.
Baron. What'd you order?
I believe I ordered a pair of boots.
Pair of boots. You gotta be a little more specific. We do a lot of boots here. Our cobbler's like busy all the time.
Yeah,
It's probably the most
it's been
business.
a while. I don't remember if it was boots or not, but something to help me just avoid getting hit while moving.
Yeah. Did you already pay for that?
No.
Okay. I mean, we will have found out if We looked at it. I just figured it was easier. Let me go see what we got in the back. The guy will go walk into the curtained room that says no entering. As you catch a glimpse, you see 3 of them in there. It looks like they have a war game, like a tabletop war game going on. From what you can tell, large people in big battle armor.
I'm sorry about our guys. He is so loud today.
Hayes?
Yes, fine.
Hayes, what are you doing? Anyways.
Hayes, you're acting like a baby, dude.
So while the dude's doing that, Pinky is going to find a random magical-looking object, and she's going to not actually touch it, but pretend like she touched it, and then have it magically heal her, really hype up the healing properties, confuse them a bit. She do that?
Yeah. So you got a couple options here.
Okay.
You see what looks to be an upside down horseshoe that is floating in the air. You see 3 others that are on the table next to it, but that's the only one floating.
Okay.
You also see what looks to be just literally a skull, but for some reason it has a faint inverted color glow to it, even though the skull itself doesn't have it's not shadowed or anything. You just see the light around it looks darkened. Pretty edgy. You also see what looks to be a small what looks to be a potion vial belt. So it has little vials in it. And one guy's actually kind of working on that one right now. It's kind of set up. And every time he takes one of the potions out, he uncorks it. And as he uncorks it, you hear a scream, and then he puts it back. Yeah, scream. He uncorks it. And he kind of pops it back up and puts it away.
I think he's gonna go up to the skull. She's gonna make a big scene. She's gonna hum and sing and try to get everyone's attention. And she's gonna be, oh, this is so cool. What is it? And she's gonna reach out and touch it, not wait for any fly. Not actually touch it. She's not actually gonna touch it.
Yeah. Make that sleight of hand performance check again. There will be 2 separate rolls, so add one with its modifier and the other with its modifier. Let me know what you think.
Okay. So the sleight of hand is a 9, but the performance is a 25.
Okay. Yeah, that makes it up. So you catch everyone as you are making a big scene, the main guy who you talked to last time, he's over on one of the other sides. He's excuse me, lady, this is a work area. Can you keep it down a little bit? We're trying to focus here. And as you go to touch the skull, he's wait, don't do that. No.
It heals me. I can't cut anymore. And the blood has magically disappeared as well.
No, that's impossible.
Does it?
We're gonna have to. No, that is not supposed to happen. He's going to make a intelligence check. Did you actually cut your hand? Because if you were to touch that skull, let's just say you wouldn't have a skull anymore.
Me.
A magic item that just gets rid of your skull. That's awesome.
Has to be handled with gloves on. So that's not supposed to happen. We're gonna have to do some more testing.
You should touch
She's gonna shrug and she's just gonna act like nothing happened.
The look on his face is utter shock and terror.
Hope nobody dies because of that.
Yeah, it just takes some random person's skull.
How did they discover that? That's a
Not all the magic items that they have there are ones that they made, okay?
Okay, but who did make it? They're like, I have this awesome idea. We make a skull that kind of opposite glows, and when you touch it, a random person's skull disappears into the ether.
Did
No,
you guys make this one?
it makes the person who touches it skull disappear.
That's
That's how it works.
I love it.
So she should have a skull right now.
Did you guys make this?
Well, we improved it.
Wait, whose idea was this? And who did it get tested on?
How did you improve it?
Look, all of our testing is done in-house. Quality control and assurance is done by us, so we know that these work. Trust us. Mind you, no one's skull went missing.
Do you have another item
And-
that gives you a new skull?
No, we're working on that.
That's a good idea. I think you
That's
should have
what
that.
we're here.
Is there someone just sitting that?
No, you don't see anyone because they'd be dead.
Someone whose head's just flopped down.
So saggy.
Yeah.
Yeah. It used to only remove the top cranium. It still left the jaw, so we've improved. Enough about that. So we really should go put that one away. If you're wondering how we test it,
Me. Sorry, continue.
I should explain this. It is very humane. We summon an extraplanar entity that can't die in our plane, test it on them. Once they, expire in our plane, they just go back to theirs and they rematerialize there. So, very humane. Everything's good. We have
That's
a
a great
contract
idea.
with them.
I like that.
Sounds like borderline torture right there.
They agreed to it.
They did.
And-
We pay them.
Devils and stuff, they are
Sometimes
in.
they even pay us. What was that?
Devils and stuff are into that kind of thing too, I think.
You'd be surprised. It's weird. It's wild. Anyways, enough of that. I'm gonna go put this away. If you ever see it out, please don't touch it. You're the only case that hasn't done that. And I don't want to find out if that is a commonality or not. He puts on like some super thick, like gloves. You see, like they have glyphs all over them.
Yeah, huge like magic gauntlets.
He doesn't even pick them up with the gauntlets. He picks them up with tongs. Like picks up the skull with the tongs and walks into the back. We really shouldn't leave these things out. Great.
It was a prop for their Warhammer games. It's all good.
Yeah, it really was. I mean, it made such a good centerpiece for the. I can't remember. It's like
Necron, I don't know.
something. Yeah. Whatever. Warhammer. Anyways.
Yeah.
Anything else that you just want to do here?
Still haven't gotten right.
Ooh, the other guy, as he like, the guy holding the skull comes out. Yeah. Do you have a specific style of shoe wear that you want these to be in?
Probably not open toe.
They're not. And he holds them up, and they're like ankle high moccasins.
The Ugg boots. Heck yes.
They got a little bit of like fur on the top, and they are lace up. So don't get me wrong, they're not like it's treacherous to run in these things. We could try to transfer the enchantment. Like I said, our cobbler's under a lot of stress, and sometimes he just works with what he has.
These are pretty ugly.
We actually determined the name to be, how do I say it? Hids, for short for like hideous.
The hid boots.
But hid boots. They don't help you hide though. You don't stay hidden.
It's a little confusing.
I know. We're workshopping it. If you can come up with a better name, let us know. But what they do,
Baron, they look comfy.
I'll try them on.
as you like put them on, you slip them over your little feet and lace them up. They are really nice. They actually breathe a lot more than you would expect of kind of like a leather shoe. And the bottom of the sole, with it being kind of thinner, it helps you to kind of feel more of the traction of the ground. But you don't feel like you're like slippery with it. It's fairly nice. Pretty happy with them. They don't go with the outfit. But
when has anything gone with my outfits?
doesn't need to.
Doesn't need to.
Adelaide, who's not here to look at you.
She's gone. We'll bring it back up when she gets here. Yeah, it'll be more entertaining if she's actually here.
Anyways. Yeah, they seem like a good fit.
Yeah, I'll take them.
All right. That'll be 400 gold.
I got 365.
Do you got anything you can trade in?
Field testing? Can trade in my body for
Your
a day.
skull.
we're in the need of a couple more skulls.
I'm pretty hardy. I can handle some.
Yeah, we can work with that.
Pinky's gonna put down the money. She's gonna make up the rest.
So, are these for her? I mean, I didn't know if you were getting the gift for. Anyways, so you're just putting. So you're putting down the
I
money.
forgot the number.
400.
Well, I have
Well, no,
360.
he's got some. I'm gonna pay the rest. So
Oh, I see.
should be more than like 40 something gold, right?
Mm-hmm.
So how
And
much?
what these
40.
boots-
No, it'd be
I think it'd be like 35.
35.
for you.
35. Okay,
Baron,
cool.
what these boots do is they allow you, whenever you move in combat, you, as long as you have attacked during that round, you don't take opportunity attacks.
Oh, I just don't take opportunity attacks.
From the thing that you attack.
Okay.
Does that make sense? So you attack something, it can't hit you back. For
Okay.
that.
Cool. They're called HIDs.
It's H, like capital H,
Yeah.
capital I, capital D, capital S.
I
It's
feel like there
boots.
should be 2 Ds.
Oh yeah, it should be 2 Ds. HIDDS. Hids. Oh, should it have a Z instead of an S?
Yes, there we go.
No, I think a Z might be a little bit
HIDDs.
much. We
It's
gotta
a lot.
kind of tone it down. Just nice. Kids.
It's
Yeah, I think that's good.
Elia. Or not Elia. Adelaide.
Adelaide.
You're
Just
good.
getting dinner ready.
I just wanted to let you know that the boots that Baron got are like the D equivalent of Uggs with his wardrobe.
He's like wearing white girl boots.
He's wearing white girl boots and like a long trench coat red thing and normal trousers.
So is he looking good or is this strange?
This is strange. This is like not jiving.
Like he needs some help.
Like the red coat does not go with like the bright tan leather boot.
You should get maybe an accessory that ties that all together.
Like what? I think I look fine. These are quite comfy.
This! You've made a bad fashion choice!
Anywho,
I think perhaps you should choose one item and sort of stick with that theme.
I think it should be a handbag.
Yes, a handbag.
No.
Think with some nice reds. You know, we can make it a light tan to coordinate with the boots.
Man purse.
It's just that particular style that you'd be wearing is not usually see you wearing.
Look, I just paid almost $400. Thank you, Pinky, for helping me out there. And I'm gonna wear these, and my sister gave me this jacket, so I'm gonna wear that too.
Nate's gonna go find accessory for Bear.
Okay.
For her own will and volition, she's like, oh, and heads out, and I'm on the hunt.
all right.
To the market?
I'll probably find something, but I mean, like, she's out looking for an accessory.
As you kind of say, like, it seems like you all are leaving. So does that mean you're not help us with QA?
Unless you can give me some more things in return.
Well, we have some
If you're
field.
good at something, never do it for free.
That's fair. I don't do this for free. That's for sure. Am I right, guys? Everyone else is like focused on what they're doing. Anyways, so I know that there's one thing that we're looking into here pretty soon. We're actually thinking about doing some field research. We have our outstanding member of the Archivists. He doesn't do a lot in-house. He's planning on going and looking at some old ruins that have been messaged. Pretty sure that there's some magic items there. If you find any, as long as you let him catalog it, probably keep them.
And when is he doing that?
I think in like probably a day or two. It shouldn't be that far. Shouldn't be that long.
Well,
Just like a little dungeon crawl, you know.
you are so loud. Well, guys, what do you think? Should we go see if there's any items we could get?
I think we should buy a talking baby. Play
What?
Legends.
I have one for sale.
Well, if you guys
I'm in.
do, you're
I'm in.
okay. If you guys would like to, here's the contact information for that other one. Just take this card. On the backside, you'll see there's a little scratch spot. Scratch that off, and it'll have a spell of sending in it. So just say, "Hey, I'm with this Vigil group. I'm interested in going on this expedition that you're putting on in like a day or two. These are the people that are planning on going with me. We're interested in the magic items and all that jazz, and we'll help you clear out that dungeon." Sound like a deal?
Sure.
Yeah, just tell him that. He should be able to get in contact with you. Here's the card. His name's Ivin. Good guy. He's kind of mean sometimes. He's just his own. He's free spirit.
Well, thanks.
You're welcome. Anyway, y'all take care.
To the market.
To the market.
All right. So here's the question. Are you guys going outside of the lighthouse proper into the surrounding areas of Oshto for a market? Or are you planning on just going to the quartermasters / the commons area to try to get all your resources?
Go ahead. No.
Yeah, I was gonna say let's go to the town.
There might be fresher fish.
Yeah,
Ren,
right
could
by
you just catch a
the
fish?
fishing spot.
Secret fishing
A
spot.
secret fishing spot. Because look, today when we got back, I smelt the wind and I said, "Today is a good fishing day." Shame I missed it. But I am sure a lot of people didn't miss it, and they were at that secret fishing spot, and they are now they are mongering their fish for us to buy for our dinner. So that's why I vote we go out there.
Okay. So the area around the lighthouse itself is still kind of considered connected to that. You have a couple of taverns, a couple of stores around that area. This is where you guys have spent most of your time. There's a pub in this town called Two Gnomes in a Trenchcoat Pub. And this is also where your sister works, kind of this area, the Earth and Fire Inn. If you guys want to, you could head to one of the other towns to see if there's maybe more fresh ingredients. There's the Upper Swells, which is where Opal and Adelaide, if you remember, that's where you went for the Chapel of the Sun and Moon. There's also the town of Waterside, which is the closest to the not-so-secret fishing spot. There's the Lower West town. And then there's Mangrove, where the training grounds were at, where you guys were first trained as Vigils. So where would you kind of like to go? What you thinking?
I mean, I don't want to go too far, but I want to make sure we have fresh fish for our sushi.
Yeah.
I'd be down to stay closer because the farther we go, then the less fresh it gets on the way back. We gotta keep it
That's also
cold.
true. That's true because we don't have it in ice.
A fun part. Should we just stop by the room and ask Alaya for her ice bag?
What about that?
I feel like
So
we've
grab-
already wasted too much time.
Pablo,
I'm starting
you're
to
on,
get hungry.
you're on a special mission. Go grab the ice bag as quickly as possible.
Have fun part.
Yes.
So, he runs off. Not too long after that, he's able to come back with the. He comes to you, Alaya, and says, "Alaya." Knocks on your door. Alaya. Knocks again.
Yeah, sorry.
Alaya,
Yeah.
can I borrow your ice bag?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Sick. That's pretty good.
Yes, I love him.
I guess.
We're just going to put the fish in ice bag, and we're going to use that to keep it fresh.
That's very smart of you. Yeah, I should have thought about it earlier. Yeah, here's the bag.
No worries. Just wondering, did you have a list of items, things you wanted us to get from the store?
Actually, if you would, and then Eli would just hand him a list, like the fish, the seaweed, seasonings, chicken, noodles, all that kind of stuff.
all the things that are needed
Yeah,
for the nudes and the sushi.
Yes, sir.
As you get the noodle recipe and stuff like that ready for him, proportioned out, he goes, "Fun of bark. This reminds me of home cooking. Looks pretty good." Rolls it up, and he doesn't have any pockets because he doesn't have a shirt, and so he sticks it in his little hat.
Oh, actually, real quick, before you leave, let me double check with Baron's sister and see if she plans on staying for dinner.
Of course, I'll just stand by the door, and then once you check, just let me know, and then we'll just grab another fish.
Okay, sounds good. Yeah, Eli's gonna walk over to Baron's door and knock on it.
Hello?
Hi, it's Elise, right?
Yeah. She'll like crack open the door.
Hi, I'm Elia.
Oh, hi, Eli. Come in.
Oh.
She opens the door all the way.
Thanks.
You'd see that she has set up on like the little desk, and you'd notice what looks to be kind of a thinner book, kind of saying that with the new pen that she has on top of it. A couple of other books litter around there, and there's a shelf that has a very strange variety of books. Like you see some on like Anthropology 101, and then you also see like the 101 ways to souffle a pot roast. And then you also see Baby's First Dragon. And you also see like
skeletons.
Yeah, like the undead, how to raise them right. You see that one in there.
It's a good one.
Yeah, it's a good read. Lots of puns. A little bit too many puns, actually. And a couple other plethoras of just like different versions of like you see histories, you see like some fiction, some I don't know. In a fantasy world, do they have like more fantasy? Like what's their fantasy look like? I don't know. They got that.
You don't even want to know.
Yeah, it's wild.
It's crazy.
Told you guys about the book Homeroom and Hall Passes, right?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
That's what I envision.
Mundane life.
Sorry to bug you. I was just wondering if you wanted to stay for dinner. We're making sushi and some udon noodles with chicken.
Yeah, I'd love to stay if that's okay. I have the day off my work, so I just whenever I have time, I spend it here because it's a little bit more privacy.
Yeah, no, that's fine. That's perfect. I will have the group grab some more ingredients. And then yeah, we should be okay. What are you writing? If you don't mind me asking.
Just some things. Something that I would like you to do a perception check for me, Elia.
Okay. Perception, you say? Oh, let's get a 23 for that guy.
So one of the things that you notice is a lot of the books that a lot of the books that she has over there aren't all in common. A lot of them are different languages and different variations of different dialects. Some of them you don't even recognize. As she kind of looks at the book, you notice what looks to be a couple of sheets of paper. You notice it to be what looks to be very fine paper. This doesn't look like it's just for writing like a basic journal, though it's small enough that it kind of looks like one.
Okay. I don't think Eli would pry too hard, but she would. Oh, I see. Do you know multiple different languages?
Yeah. I read a lot.
That's way cool. So do I. If you ever want, I have books in my room in Celestial, Common, Draconic, Dwarvish, Elvish, Gnomish, and Primordial.
Ooh.
Whenever you would like, feel free to go in. And I'm a huge book person too, and so I try and learn this. I love books. Yeah, like if you ever want, come in my room. I have a shelf full of books. Just
Would it be okay if I go over there with you? I mean, it sounds like you're preparing dinner. Could I help you and we could talk book?
yeah, for sure. Let me go tell Pablo real quick.
No.
Hey Pablo, Elisa is going
Are you
to
speaking?
stay for dinner.
Our speaker did go out. That's why.
That's on us. Hold on.
Okay, you don't answer your phone.
One second.
Or he's gonna hit
All right.
those two words.
I think we can hear now. It's a little
Yep, we can hear now.
craggy, but
Oh, good.
what are you saying? Sorry, my ears just stopped working.
My ears just stopped working.
I'm gonna go let Pablo know that you're gonna stay, and he's gonna go let the group know that they need to get a couple of extra things for dinner tonight. So if you want, my door's open. Go ahead, and I'll be right in there.
Yeah, let me just finish writing down the thing that I have to write, and I'll be in there here in just a couple minutes.
For sure.
Oh, we're gonna be friends.
Yeah. With that, Pablo gets the message. One more fish, a little bit more noodle, a couple bit more rice,
Couple bit. Just 2 extra grains.
2 extra grains of rice, specifically. And he heads out. Eventually meeting back up with you guys.
Can I point out that Pinky is a little bit surprised that Pablo would jump up and do that so quickly after the talk that he had with Adelaide? She's not going to say anything to Adelaide. She was the only one who heard. But because Adelaide isn't with
I mean,
us, she's
specifically, it
searching
was
for.
mostly with Aaron, though.
I know, but it was a
This
stern like
wasn't-
you work for me, not anybody else. So
That's true.
He's gonna have enough.
And not even work for her.
Hello?
Work for her stuff.
It's shopping right now. It's
Yeah, she kind of already
weird
left
stuff.
and left him, so he's like, I guess I'll help out. He's
I
just
know,
too
but-
soft-hearted.
yes, Pinky is just.
I
a
have
bitch
to put in
puppy.
my. Yeah, Pablo is my OC, so it's when I have an idea I can insert it as well. No, he's not my character. He's a figment of all of
Our
our.
character.
Yeah, he's ours. He's the groups, but mostly not. Adelaide, you got a head start on shopping. What are you looking for?
Okay, so he's got these regular trousers, right? That's a good base. Are you going topless still, or like do you have a shirt?
I've been around for a long time. Like, you should know that I'm not topless.
At some point, you were topless.
Yeah, at the beginning he was topless.
Okay, so
He's been topless before.
yeah, so
He still has your one shirt.
okay, so he's got a blouse. He's got regular pants. He's got this. Do we have like an idea of what this coat looks? I know you've explained it a couple times. but
Yeah.
How long
Wait,
is it?
you're still wearing the blouse?
No. I just have normal
Like
clothes.
normal.
The most basic.
All right, he's got UGG boots, no pants, blouse, and a red coat.
No pants. Okay, reggie pants.
That's a sleeping
reggie-
clothes, guys.
Yeah.
Even if it's like a long adventurer's cloak.
Yeah,
right?
but it's like a
Like,
jacket
probably-
cloak.
Yeah.
Kind of think of like a pirate coat.
Okay. And then he's got like Ugly boots on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or like the equivalent.
And then
Those would be
typically,
for girls. Like those are for like, like
Yeah.
that's the everyday man kind of thing.
Yeah.
and then typically you would know that he has like a sash and like things to carry his weapons and backpack and all sorts of like
Little doodads.
all the doodads he throws around.
So then what we need to do is get an accessory for the boots. A new skin.
You're gonna peel my skin?
Video game language, like a new skin for the boots.
Yeah.
Or we would need to get another trendy
Like a-
accessory.
You need a dye for the boots.
Or a trendy accessory to kind of balance out the trendy boots with the rest of
And the more-
rugged pirate outfit.
Yeah.
We can get those little like pins they have for Crocs to go in the holes. Or for the Uggs. For the hits.
So I'm cruising some accessory shops. Is there anything that catches my eye?
You do see the Croc Shrek ones with the little pins that look like ears. No. That's not what we're going for, though. Yeah, there are accessory shops. There seems to be only one like specific clothing shop in the town closest to the lighthouse. It doesn't look like it's on the level of Mosley's, but what is? As you go in there, you see at the desk what looks to be a woman larger than you, like almost 7 feet tall, and her face looks a little bit more, I guess bovine is a way to describe it. Her nose is a little more squished. You know her race to be a furbolg. Yeah.
Oh.
Like a cow person.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I've seen
Oh.
a picture of those.
We have those people in this world.
What don't we have?
You're right.
It's true. As you come in, she looks to be reading a book, kind of at her desk, and as you come in, she takes like a sample fabric and sticks it in the book as a bookmark and lays it down. She's like, "Welcome in. How are you?"
Well,
I'm doing good.
Great.
Welcome to Dorothy's Well. Where's? Are you looking for something?
I have a companion who is suffering, fashionably challenged,
Oh,
and I'm gonna kind of explain the outfit that's going on, and then I'm gonna say, so I'm looking for something to either rug up the boots or to soften up the rest of the ensemble. And he's not a picky man, but he's a man that is less is more. And so this would need to be practical, like have some purpose.
okay. I'm thinking scarf. What do you think?
I'm thinking you're right.
Yeah,
Every man needs a good scarf.
I think the nice thing is he can let it. He doesn't have to wrap it around the neck. He can just keep it around the jacket with a little collar. From what you expect. Sweet. He can even have a sash around the middle.
Oh, you wonderful.
Thank you.
Now, I'm going to take down your name because I happen to be of the house of Brighter and Felnor.
I don't know where that is.
When you come and visit me, which I
Oh.
hope that you will,
Of
I'm going
course.
to introduce you to some of the best names in fashion because you just solved a huge problem. And I've experienced myself with fashion. So scarves. Let's look at what colors we have here.
I
Looking
think
perhaps something that would match the boots.
yes, I agree. I think something that may have similar colors to the boots. Something though that I think should stand out on its own. As if we match completely with the boots, it might seem like a little bit too much. I think it should be a bold color. What do you think?
I think bold would be good. I
As,
think bold would be good, but I wouldn't go for stylish necessarily. I would go for
And you say Ari has a red jacket.
He has a red jacket.
I don't think that limits some of our color options. I think we'll take out green for sure.
He looks like an elf.
He would look like,
One of those elves from the north.
yeah, one of the very, very northern elves. From the northern tribes. Anyways. I've only heard of them in stories, but in songs. Ballads, actually. That's how I would describe it. My first thought was maybe a blue to offset it, as it's close to a color, but I think now that I'm thinking about it, that might clash a little bit too much with the boots already clashing.
What if we think about like a
What about
indigo? I think it would
Ooh.
go well with his eyes. They're like a weird purple color. Weird,
Ooh.
pardon. They're an unusual purple color. And perhaps
what race is he if he's got purple eyes? I think I've only heard of, I've heard of elves having purple, and I've heard of some gnomish blood having purple. I just so that way I can understand how thick of a how long we want to go. Do you know his measurements?
he's human.
Oh,
No.
that's a very interesting eye color for a human. I've never heard of that one before.
Baron's not a human.
But yes, I do have his measurements, and she's going to pull out a little notebook and
Yeah.
to you.
Oh, perfect. Waist, bust, neck size.
Essential scarf.
Yeah. I don't remember what the measurement is from like the shoulder to like the hip, but you got that one as well. Yeah, I think we can work with this. I'm thinking we'll try an indigo and we'll try a stark white.
Excellent.
I think that might tie in the tan with the red, and the white might go really well together. So we might need something else tan that can go with it. It's tie those two colors, so the centerpiece is the white portion.
I'm sorry, can I film this real
Yes.
quick? This is just weird.
So for those who don't know, their child is throwing a ball, and it is really cute.
He's
This is
it.
super hard. Like, super
Gotta
hard.
stop
Like,
baby.
belly laughing. Okay, I'm sorry. I got it on camera, so it's cataloged now. What would you recommend?
I recommend dyeing the pants red as well, tying that together with the coat. The Ugg boots with a belt, and or maybe his shoulder strap being the same color, and then a white scarf and or indigo, depending on whether he wants to go more darker colors or if he wants that stark white to go with it.
Okay. Then I would like to order a bag strap, the 2 scarves, then we'll just
Yes.
put an order for them now. And then I will bring you his pants.
Perfect.
Excellent.
I'm open any time of the day. If I'm not awake, then I have someone who will be here to work the front desk. So, and
You, Dorothy, of Dorothy's.
I am Dorothy.
Dorothy, it was a pleasure working with you.
It's good to meet you. I hope that you have a wonderful day, and I hope to see you soon. It seems like you're someone who understands fashion.
Yes. I will be proactive about this.
I appreciate it, and thank you for saving our vigils in ways sometimes they can't save themselves in.
You're welcome.
Of course. No, go, get the pants. You have work to do.
Pants.
All right.
Do I need to roll like sleight of hand or there? Like,
Just rip his pants off. Dancing right in the sounds right. I need these. Runs off.
Does he only have one pair of pants?
actually, you might only have 1 pair.
Does he only have one pair of pants?
Does Baron have the K?
Probably 2.
Maybe.
Maybe.
I doubt
Good
that.
chance.
Well, when he
Dude, that
has
means
one,
he's
yeah, he switches. So now the question is, Adelaide, how are you going to ask Baron for his pants?
Nice.
Okay. All right. As everyone heads to the market, we're going to take a break here. Just a real quick one. Jump back on in like 10 minutes. All right. Would you like to follow this?
Going to break.
Bye. That's okay. We'll start without it.
We're back.
All right. What the heck?
I should have got dinner cooked.
Also, I just have to mention this because it was pointed out to me. Kyle, when
Yes.
you kind of a little bit farther back, since you're wearing your hat, and if you have your hand down, you look like the head from the mirror in Shrek. Because it's like your head's like the same shape as the mask and stuff like that.
Like this.
Yeah.
Remember, we couldn't even see your chair before. Like, it was just for some
reason, it was like really
just your
dark.
head.
And it's just your head. And you were like too pale.
So it was like this.
Yeah.
There we
Yeah.
go.
And maybe a little closer. Bring it in. That's perfect. That's the mirror in Shrek. Right there.
Number 3, my lord.
Let's make a deal. Anyways, so you guys are heading to the market. What you guys getting? Getting your list? Anything else that you guys kind of want to do while you're fishmongering?
Rice.
Rice?
Has Pablo returned with the list?
Oh yeah, you guys are heading in that
okay.
direction right now.
I would also like to pick up a little treat for afterwards.
You're good. It's up it.
Did you
No,
make for
for a
Adelaide?
treat. I don't want to make Alaya make a treat. I want it to be pre-made little cupcakes, donuts, cookies, or something.
What are you thinking in mind? What do you have in mind?
I don't know. Maybe like little cream puffs,
Yeah.
something like that.
So
Sushi.
something that was very common on the islands were like these donuts that they basically just take pancake batter and they drizzle it into like frying oil
Yes.
and it'll make little balls. And they're super greasy, really unhealthy, but really tasty.
I'm familiar with what you're talking about.
Yeah.
And I was also kind of thinking something like that.
Yeah.
Little
Yeah.
sun cake. Yeah. Something
Little
like that.
tempura balls.
Let's step out for a second. Let me know when we're
Yeah, let's do
Super
that.
good. Okay. Easy. I imagine there's just like a little shack just on the side of the corner
Oh,
that
yeah.
just has like bags upon bags like tied up, and there's like an old lady, can't even see, you can tell her eyes have like gone blind from cataracts. She's
But
just selling
this
there.
is muscle memory for her. She does it day in and
Yeah.
day out. This is her life, and she's perfected it.
Yeah, you can see that she like doesn't even like change where her head is like looking. She like grabs the spoon, lays it out into the oil, waits long enough, fishes around to turn it around,
With her fingers
picks it up.
too. She just
She's built up so many calluses on her hands that she doesn't even feel like the grease burning her.
and like when I go up to her, I'm like, "Hello, miss." She's just like, you know. I'm like, this is how she communicates. Yes, I love that.
She taps the sign. It says, plain, 1 copper piece. Powdered sugar, 2 copper pieces.
Oh, I've got to get the powdered sugar.
So good.
Let's see, how many of us are there? 7 plus Pablo, 8 plus Bear and sister, 9. Am I forgetting anybody?
Donnie.
Donnie, I'll take 20.
Okay. She goes, and then starts reaching over, grabs 2 bags down and hands them to you. And then kind of holds out her hand.
Yeah, I'll
That'll be 4 silver.
4 silver, yes. I'll give it to her.
Nice. She goes,
Thank you, miss. I'm excited to eat these. Keep up the good work. Yes. What a kind one.
What a heavenly soul. Yeah. Anything else that you guys want to pick up for dinner? Or you guys just you got the basic stuff.
I got nothing.
Okay. You guys head back. You finally make it back to your room.
Oh, can I stop by the porter?
Sure.
The whatever. Oh, I forget his name. Quartermaster.
Quartermaster.
No.
The dioptic envoy.
Yeah, that's what it is. Thank you.
The place where you get all your missions and stuff like
Yes.
that. They tell you where to go.
Yes, thank you. I just want to stop there and pick up my amulet, and ask about if we have a mission coming up or not.
You see Jeff sitting at his desk in the back. From what you can tell, he's the only guy at the desk. It seems like it's getting late enough that there's not a lot of people out at this time, like going on missions and stuff like that. So he's sitting there. He's like, "What can I do for you?"
I never got my amulet.
Oh, I think that was in a bag around here. Here. He opens up a little bag and he holds it up. It looks like an exact copy of the one that you used to own.
Thanks. Hey, if we wanted to go visit this guy's family, if we wanted to do that, are we good to just go do that?
Yeah, if you guys want, just if you're not going to be able to be on call during that time for vigil activities, we understand. Just come here, let us know where you're going first, so that way we can kind of keep track of you, know where you're at, and if you don't come back, then kind of assume where you at least whatever's left is at. So it sounds like you're just going visiting family, which is not a big deal. If you'd like, we could see if there's any outstanding vigil missions in that area that still haven't been completed, and give you something to do as you're heading out that direction. Some people prefer that. It means that you can go and do something while making a little more cash. Most of the outstanding ones aren't really emergencies. It's just more like, hey, there's something here that was noticed once. So,
I mean, I think Moss likes money, so why don't you? We'll say a firm maybe, and if we get to them, we get to them. If not, then
all right. It's just, yeah. If you don't do the thing, then you don't get paid. So,
Ren, you hear that? Sounds like we can go say hello to your family.
I think that sounds good. Is there like a time limit we have at all?
I mean, if you haven't reported back or we haven't heard from you in probably about 2-3 months, we might have a message of sent to you, just seeing to report back in. You know, some people they go home, help on the family farm for a little while, and then forget about other things. So it happens, but we'll eventually check in. The biggest thing is the longer you're gone, the less that we can supply you with monetary reimbursement.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you.
Well, let's go eat.
Yeah. You go. Elia, would you like to describe what you what you cook.
So what kind of fish did you guys bring back? I guess okay. So pretty much what Eli would have cooked or prepared, she would have prepared like a whole different variety of sushi. It would have had fish. Someone would have non-fish. She would have made her own like dipping sauce. There would be not spicy, mild, spicy, and then tears.
Just a dip that's tears.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like salty water.
Yeah.
No, it would just be she would have a glass ready to collect your tears for the next one.
Yeah. It's like the main ingredient, sadness.
And then just the udon soup with the chicken. She would. How many of you know how to eat with chopsticks?
Not me.
I'm
Anybody?
assuming that's an experience Pinky has never had.
Who does?
Opal does.
Who does?
Anybody besides Opal?
That's one part?
That's rude.
Pablo knows.
Pablo knows. So, would you guys prefer forks or chopsticks?
What I
I'll try the
prefer
chopsticks.
Okay, what was that, Opal?
Would I prefer farts?
Forks.
Or okay.
I would hope you wouldn't prefer a fart. That would be weird.
That's what she was asking.
Oh,
She
okay, that
didn't
would make
wanna, you know.
Pablo casts Cloud Kill.
sense.
No.
No, this.
So it's as you guys kind of get dinner started and stuff like that. I figure you kind of eat more out in the common area.
Yeah.
No, bro, we're eating in
really-
Elias' room.
Yeah, everyone in this like 10 by 10 roll. No, can try. Certainly try. Wherever you eat, you do eat somewhere, and it's very good. You find that the udon, with its warm broth and kind of thicker noodles, with the chicken go really, really well. With just like every once in a while being able to grab fishy bite, have that blast of flavor. Really awesome. The smells in the room bring kind of more tears to your eye, filling up the jar even further as you haven't had a meal quite prepared like this in a long time, and this might be a different cuisine than some of you are used to.
Hi, this is really delicious, and I'm really enjoying the chopstick. And Ren is just like skewering things. eating them.
It's like
different.
Sorry.
Oh,
I just
no.
imagine you've sharpened it to where it's like a fishing spear that has
Little
like a
harpoon, yeah.
little harpoon on the back, so that way you can like actually like catch things with it.
Yeah, I'm like, this is easy. What?
I'm
I
glad
see.
you gave me so that
I see
way.
Baron struggling. And I'm like, nah, bro. Can't do this in my sleep.
Elia would reach over and be like, "Oh, well, this is actually how you hold it," and she would like put the what do you call it,
The chopstick.
the chopstick in like the grip,
Okay. Ren will be embarrassed and will not be so flaunty.
No, you were no. You were doing okay. I guess this is just the traditional way how to use them.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good to know. Thank you for teaching me.
Sorry if I embarrassed you at all. Not what I was meaning to do.
No, you didn't embarrass me. I embarrassed myself. It's okay. So it's food, am I right?
No, so who picked up the fish?
It's about this moment that you guys get a knock at the door. Bum, 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 bum.
Alaya is going to look frightened.
Oh.
Alaya's gonna be like, if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna go use the restroom.
This is suspicious, right?
It's like it's not like it's like someone's like boom, 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 open up. It's more like a knock, and then you can kind of hear it from the outside, like a hello.
It might just be our neighbors. It's okay.
Go open the door.
Yeah, I'll get up and I'll open the little door first.
Yeah.
And if I don't see anybody, then I'll open the big door.
Okay, you open the little door. You don't see.
Do I see boots?
You do see boots.
Okay. Yeah, I'll open the big door. How can I help you, fellers?
You see just one man standing outside. He's dressed in kind of a nicer suit, almost kind of like a vest with like rolled up sleeves. He has some circular spectacles kind of resting on his nose. You notice that he's elven. His skin is a little bit darker than your normal elvish, but his hair is kind of more of like a platinum blonde, almost white color. He says, excuse me, is this the residence of Johnny Amusement?
I'll look back and smile at my party and say, "It is. What can we do you for?"
My name's Ivin. I come from the Archivists. And they told me that you guys were interested in helping me with something, and I'm researching. Would it be okay if I come in?
Of course. Yeah. Here, pull up a chair. And I'll instruct somebody to get him a plate. Or bowl.
No, it's okay. I have my own chair.
No, I will stay. His own chair.
And he claps his hands, and there's like a chair that materializes that he just sits down on.
That is epic. All right, yeah. Let's get him a place setting. Surely there's extra. Ren will give up his own dinner so that he may have some. Yeah, I'll dish some up, and I'll say, so how can we help you?
Just so you guys know what he kind of looks like.
Oh, okay.
He looks kind of serious.
Very distinguished.
Very distinguished.
Are we all hearing this, or is this out of the hall?
He's walked in now, and he kind of walked in and clapped
Brought
his
his
hands
own
together.
chair to the table.
And there's a chair that just materializes underneath him, and he sits down.
Hey, I'm supposed to send something, guys. I think we need to send a message, and I'm gonna pull out.
No, that's for me.
No. I was told to send some spell sending to somebody or something.
Yeah, you can send it.
Okay. I'll scratch off the thing.
As you scratch it, it's strawberry flavor or strawberry scented.
Ooh. Nice touch.
Hey, so we're all around the table here. We're supposed to send you a message saying we want to join you on your thing. So, yeah. You think you got our message, guys? That's probably enough.
That was great.
Don't know how to comment,
You
Barry.
had 4 words left. You hear that in your head, as well as the guy who's sitting at the table is talking to you. I know. I've come. I was told, did my own research on who they were talking about, found out that it was you, and so I came. This is of great importance, so I need your. So that's why I came and sought you out earlier than your message.
Well,
My name's Ivin. Yeah, I don't know. I do things really well sometimes, but anyways, and like I said, I need your help. I already said that, right?
Yeah. Yes, you did.
Okay. Can I get your help?
yeah, didn't you hear my message?
I was too busy thinking about what I was going to say. That is my fault. I apologize.
The answer is yes.
So, where is this?
Oh,
What is this? Where is it?
yes. So, to explain further, there is a site that was uncovered and a route in the Pronoi that when the Vigils returned, they put in their report. They weren't able to explore it, but they mentioned some things that I'm quite interested in. Some rumors about the place. See, I'm by profession a wandsmith.
Oh.
And I heard that there was a type of wand in this place that I'd be very interested in studying. I don't necessarily need to keep it, but I want to see if I can duplicate it. That's more of what I'm shooting for. But I don't know if you've seen the other Archivists. They're a bunch of nerds. And I need someone that actually has field experience with something like this. So would you be willing to... Yes, you already said that you would. Anyways.
Sorry, you kind of interrupted us during our meal, buddy.
And?
Do it.
Oh, wait.
It's pretty rude to interrupt someone while they're eating.
But don't people usually talk while they eat?
People they know.
Oh, my bad. I didn't know that you were eating at this time. I just knocked on the door and you let me in. So I am sorry.
When are we leaving?
You don't need to be sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for the attitude
Whatever.
here. We're very happy to have you. You can stay for as long as you like. You can talk with your mouth full. That's okay.
Thank you. I do prefer sometimes eating without having to think about etiquette, but usually I do.
Well, yeah, you don't have to talk with your mouth full, but if you really want to, that's okay. We can We won't get mad.
I will weigh the conditions and go from there. Moss, wasn't it? Sorry,
Yeah.
I did a little research before I came. You were about to say something.
Nah, she's... No, I wasn't.
He's old.
Was
he
I?
always does that.
All right. Well,
Well, when are we leaving?
are you all okay to leave in the morning? It's not
Oh.
too far from the Vigil site.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah. The Proanoi is, I mean, it's close-ish to, I think, where you're from, Ren.
Oh, really? Let me pull out my map.
Maybe we could do this and then just continue on our way.
Where is
I don't
he?
know if I would consider it very close, to be honest. Ren, isn't it?
Not. Yeah.
You're from London, if I
Yes.
remember correctly, from the notes I read. Yeah, that's almost from where you're at. I think about 2 months travel, if not longer.
Easy.
Couple
Yeah,
mountain passes to go through.
Yeah, I don't think we'll do that.
But it's okay.
Is there a quicker teleporter?
No, from the Proanoi to his family.
Right, but could we go from Biproanoi from the teleporter there to a closer one?
Yeah, there's closer teleporters to Lena. Not very many teleporters go to Lena, though. You might have to cross the border. Or you could try to get the Seekers to help you out, but they kind of do their own thing. Anyways. Yeah, that's all I have for you. May I eat this food?
You may. There's room for leftovers too. If you want more, don't hesitate.
All right, I
And
would
dessert.
love to. I quit dessert a long time ago. It's been about 50 years.
I can tell by your complexion. Great.
Thank you. I feel like it's really cleared up my skin.
Have we heard about the Seekers before?
Make a history check.
I think that's 11.
11. You heard that they were the group that kind of recruits Vigils. The ones that picked up Ren and Alaya were Seekers. That's kind of all you really know about them.
So Elia would know who the Seekers are then.
Yeah, Alaya might know. Also, just you saw that. That was disgusting. That was really gross. Okay, guys, I've been a little sick lately.
No stress.
I've been like, that was disgusting. I think I'm done. I think I'll just call it here. But in all seriousness, I have something for you. And he reaches into his bag and pulls out a little, what looks to be a stone with a face on it. And who would like this?
Piggy will raise her hand.
Here you go.
What is it?
That is a sending stone that I infused. If at any time you need to get in contact with me or anything happens, that we can communicate through.
Nice. She's just gonna study the little face, I guess.
I'll see how it works.
Fascinating.
So he pulls out a very similar looking one, and he says,
He's frozen for you guys, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he froze for me.
Dang.
"Off the right foot."
He
So it's like,
says,
you can talk through it. Oh, did we freeze?
Yeah,
you
you
guys
froze
froze
for a
for a
second.
we
second.
can hear you now, yeah. You said you can talk through it?
Yeah. Walkie-talkie style.
Got it.
Wasn't it
Rocky.
looking for one?
Rocky-talkie.
Talkie.
Anywho, yeah.
All right, you're joining us on this?
No, you're joining me.
Oh.
I need the help. Like I said, this isn't necessarily like it's, my mission, but I have a lot of stakes in this. If we're able to find that wand, it's hidden in this dungeon that was designed by apparently some insane gnome. And I'm hoping to unlock the secrets of that wand. If so, I could make replicates, and it would be quite awesome, to say the least.
So, no offense. Well, maybe offense. But
It's not a fence, it's a wand. You were right the first time.
You seem very similar to the other nerds. What makes you think that you're not just gonna, get out there and die? What are you bringing to the table?
Are you saying nerds just go and die?
Well, for one thing, this is what I do. I enlist the help of vigil groups to come on missions and look for precious artifacts. So this isn't my first dungeon, so to say. Another thing that I can do is I know some magic. I also know magic and know how to put magic into items. I studied for 6 years as an arcanal engineer in Zabobzwa. Don't worry, I'm still working on my PhD, but that will come.
Well, if you die, it's not on our hands.
I wouldn't think so, because you're not the one that's killing me. Unless you guys are murderers. Have you killed people before that join you?
Have we actually?
Sorry, it's just some friends.
Make you awkwardly look at Baron.
We get that a lot. Sorry.
Where is Ella? She's just been in the bathroom for a long time.
I think she's the daughter of someone I knew who passed away a couple of years back. It was like, I don't know, around 50 years ago? I can't remember.
That's the sound that's coming from the bathroom.
That is the sound coming from the bathroom. Anywho, thank you for the meal. I appreciate it. You notice that he hasn't really touched his noodles.
He doesn't know
I'll
how to
just
use
take it.
chopsticks. It's okay.
He lifts up his bag flap and he sets it in, and it like his arm goes in like too deep. I'll just take these with me. Folds it down.
I just think that's funny. I don't know.
What part?
Just takes our silverware, our plate.
Yeah, that's pretty much what he does.
I'll bring it back tomorrow. Wash.
Pretty sure it can't leave the room.
Well, I put it in an extra dimensional space already, so
It's gone, Baron. I know that was your favorite plate.
Care for it, but
We can get you a new one.
for a smart guy, he's not very smart. So
He's a little like you, Baron. Sometimes he just doesn't read the room the right way.
you know I am sitting right here.
sometimes I choose not to read the room, Moss.
I know,
It's easy.
I know. Oh, and yes, we know we're sitting right here. You see this dynamic of sometimes you say things and it like feels weird for everybody.
I've been told that before.
Okay. Just want to make sure we're on the same page going into this dungeon together.
And will you cover the cost of any resupply that may need to happen?
No,
The speed of
you're
that.
Vigils. We make money from it.
Nice job, Jason. That was good. That was good.
I will have you know that your work is very much benefiting the arcane fields of technology. You very much support the furthering of all humanoid kind in this. Thank you for your service.
Well, don't forget your chair on the way out.
Oh, it'll disappear after 30 minutes. I'll just leave it here.
We gotta enjoy it while we can.
I might have you know that I designed this chair myself for efficiency.
It seems really actually nice. I would like one sometime.
You look at it, and it has 3 legs instead of 4. See? Designed for efficiency.
Yeah.
Well, it was good to meet you all.
What'd you say your name was again?
My full name is Ivin C. Swordsmith.
But you're a wandsmith?
Against my father's wishes. I did it for about 100 years and found it was not for me. Almost finished with the 4-year degree. Just, it's not my passion.
Well, sounds good.
Anywho, yeah.
Make sure you get that plate back to us. It is Baron's favorite.
Don't worry, it's already back in its spot.
Oh, cool.
I transferred it into my own vessel once I put it in my bag.
Oh, okay.
And it dematerialized, so anyways, sorry. It's actually really fascinating how these rooms work, by the way. I don't want to geek out on it, but just think about we're in like a semi-extra dimensional plane of our own in each one of these rooms. The tower itself being its own semi-extra dimensional plane. And how I have has gone into work to where it doesn't interfere with any... Let me just stop myself there. I'll leave you for the time being.
You can tell us about it tomorrow.
Oh, I look forward to it. Yes?
Go. Just go. Moss didn't mean to say anything.
Okay, then. I will leave now, then. He stands up. Bye. And he just walks out.
He's gonna
See you in the morning, Ivin.
Moss, we're not really gonna let him talk about the room tomorrow.
I like that guy. He's passionate about it. I think we can give him some room talk. At least a little bit.
Sure. I don't know how I feel about that, but sure.
Eli, he's gone.
Oh, okay. She walks out of her room.
Well, I don't think you're going to be able to hide in the bathroom all day tomorrow.
Why not?
Because we're helping him on a mission.
Who is he?
Oh, Ivin.
Ivin.
C. Smith.
Ivin something swordsman.
Really? Okay.
He said he knew your dad, maybe.
Yeah. He did know my dad.
Is that who you've been avoiding?
I've been avoiding everybody.
Dare to explain?
Like the way that you look.
Yeah.
You're beautiful.
It's the fact I've promised people that if I died, I would give up on being a vigil.
But you didn't die.
I most certainly did die. Hence the reason why I looked the way that I looked.
You can just say you got like a cosmetic change or something.
I mean,
You didn't die.
maybe. I just don't know how many people, like, my mom, if she finds out, you know, and everybody here knows my mom, everybody knows what I look like, and so if, you know, they go say, hey, why does Elia look like she's a clock or brass, or why does Elia look so different? You know, I don't know. I guess I have to figure it out, I guess, eventually, because tomorrow we're going with Ivin. So.
Yeah.
A fun part. Maybe it's like a trial run for when you have to say it to your mom.
Maybe.
Honestly, he might be more intrigued with what you look like now than before.
Maybe.
I mean,
Yeah.
It's something that you really believe in, then you shouldn't stop, even if your mama says no. How old are you? You should be able to say no.
I am, but it's. I also promised my mom that. So it's. My mom doesn't have anybody but me, and so she's afraid that I am going to go out, I guess, or just I'll die in the field, basically. And my mom doesn't want to be left alone, and so I promised my mom that if, you know, that ever happened, or if I died, or got close to dying, that I would seek out something here to help the Vigils, rather than be a Vigil.
Well, it's your life. And I know your mama doesn't want to be left alone, but she's not really alone, right? She's got lots of people in the lighthouse around her. And I don't think you're gonna die. I mean, you've survived this long. I mean, you survived an attack from Baron. Like, that's amazing.
I mean,
Not bad.
Not wrong. Like that's a good point. Baron is pretty ruthless.
I didn't survive it. That's I guess my whole point is I died. And I don't know. I feel like I don't know.
When your mom finds out, because she will, moms are good like that. When she finds out, what are you gonna say? Are you gonna give up?
I don't know.
See, that's the thing. I say make up your mind and then go with it. Because you can't do stuff half-hearted. Like, life is supposed to be fun. Anyways, she's gonna find out. So you just have to make the decision whether you're gonna continue or not. It's up to you. You're just putting off the inevitable.
I know. I don't know what. I don't know what I'm gonna do, and it's more of that. I'm hoping that maybe I get this figured out before my mom finds out.
Some cons list that might help you.
So.
As you guys continue to talk, the evening passes, and just so that way we can be to where we are starting next session. You eventually meet up and teleport to the Pronoi. After about a day's travel, you make it to the site of the dungeon that you're going to be with. Just so you know some of the information that you learn about Ivin. He's been with the Vigils for about 100 years now. Has been practicing wand enchanting for a long time. And about 50 years ago, he moved more into the research and looking for magic items things. He seems quite on the nose with things, and you had an interaction with him. He seems to mean well, though.
Yeah.
Sorry that we have to skip forward a little bit, but there is a section that we just need to be in a position to where next time we can have a guest DM run the session for us. So just be ready for that. Mitchell will be here next week to run what is known as not what is known as, but run a one-shot known as the Pungent. So be pretty excited for that.
Be here on time.
Yeah.
If we can.
And be nice to Ivin, because he's my character, and I just want to fit in with the group, and don't be mean, okay? You had a date. What? He's really nice. He's just a little awkward.
Adelaide never asked for Baron pants.
Something to ask.
It's gonna take it.
Never got to.
Pablo, come here.
I need you to hold him down. All right. Well, with that, I think we're going to call it for the night.
Dungeon.
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 Dungeon. House.
Dungeon house.